Guys Next Door.
I'm causing issues as always. But yes, welcome back to Guys Next Door, proudly sponsored by
Clear Sky Entertainment. Woo!
Oh my god, it's always a vibe, guys. It's always a vibe. When you guys see me, when I'm the one doing the intro, just know it's about to be a good time.
It really is.
I'm here with my favorite. Let's first go to the owner, the lady, the auntie of this show. The one you guys are saying every other day. What's your name, baby girl?
RJ.
Yes. And today we have a lovely guest in our midst. He's my
handsome
son
guy.
sometimes. Sometimes he's just a mumu.
Fire! Hey, me, Momo.
No, she didn't mean that. She didn't mean that.
Yeah, but he's a really good friend of mine. I'm excited to have you on the podcast. What's your name?
So my name is Billy Mango. Yes,
Yeah.
Mango.
It's
Mango.
Mango.
I don't know why I say mango, yeah. Mango, like the fruit, yeah. And it's your girl Sugar as always. And like we said, it's such a great time to have you. I hope you guys are liking this. If you're just joining us for the first time, please subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. If you're listening to us on Spotify or wherever
subscribe.
you get your podcast, subscribe and leave a rating. Please leave a like.
Right.
Yeah, that's when before getting to today's conversation. But anyway, today...
Before you finish,
yes.
make sure you like, you share, you comment, and subscribe. If you don't, I'll appear to you in your dream. Okay, I'm just joking. But please like, share, and subscribe.
Anyway, let's give them a reason to comment. I'm very sure today you will have a lot... What does Babalao have to do with this conversation?
Because I said I'll appear in their dreams.
Oh, that she's a Babalao.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, we're already on track for the conversation. Basically, you've seen it in the title already. We are talking about things that all growing up African in an African household. And this conversation is as international or as cross-African as possible because we're starting from the west of Africa, Nigeria, into the center of Africa, Cameroon, all the way to the east of Africa. So from east to west, almost west, east to west, whatever.
Kind of.
But yeah, so we were just having a random conversation the other day. We're just like, why are our experiences so similar? You know, like
They are.
you just think this happened to you until you post something on your story and somebody in Mexico is saying me too. You're just like, what?
You're like, what?
Yeah. So bear with us. We're pretty much brainstorming as we're speaking. So this is probably gonna be a chaotic conversation.
I can imagine
But yeah.
already.
Right, definitely.
But it's always fun.
I feel it would be chaotic because of this too. Just to clarify.
Oh, you're
wow.
the least
Yeah.
chaotic one.
Wow.
No drama.
Drama
Zero
free.
drama. Yeah.
Really?
Another story. Anyway, yeah, so let's get right to it. What was your growing up experience like? Are we going to start from like childhood?
Yeah, I think it's better to start from childhood.
Okay. How was childhood like for you? Let's see if you can relate.
Yo. Okay, so childhood.
First of all, did they carry you on your back?
Yes. They carried me on their back. Let me tell you, in West, so it was in East Africa. I saw that they back babies. They carry babies on the
on
side.
their side.
It's on the back, oh. Especially all those women that have.
Nyash.
Yes,
Bum.
you can see it
Something
very
behind.
well. Let me tell you,
Gigantic
growing
bunda.
up. Yes, the bunda was so
Child of
gigantic.
God.
Child of the Most
I
High.
am saved. I am saved.
But anyways, I think growing up was quite fun. I tried beating Sha.
Did they beat you, Billy?
Did they beat? Hey, who didn't? I grew up with a crazy African mother. You try her left, yeah. You try her cup flies. Hey, it was a crazy time.
Stop flying!
It was a
And your
crazy
mother was
time.
extra.
Oh, but
Yeah, my mom
yeah.
was wild. But I don't know. In hindsight, it's a funny memory.
Wait, did your mother, was she a slippers bender?
My mom belt, and she'd time you before you go take a bath.
My brother and I, they're calling my mom slippers bender. Because if my mom is beating you and you run, if she takes her slippers and she throws, any curve you curve, that slippers will hit you. Did it happen
It
to you?
don't matter what.
Let me tell you, my mother was a
Excuse
proper.
me?
You know, you have airbenders, my mother was a slippers bender.
bending. It's a whole professional thing where I come from. Excuse me. Like, what do
There's
you
no
mean?
slippers called skull. Did your mom
Is it
wear
that
it?
normal? We call it two rope. I think it's the normal. It's the bathing slippers, like the most.
No,
local
not that
slippers,
one.
not
That one. Okay,
Oh,
we
no.
call it Takam Brady. in Hausa. That is a bathroom slippers.
we had
Yeah,
There's this
bathroom
skull.
slippers, they used to
Skull
beat you,
was
those ones.
made of wood. Yes,
Yeah,
literally. It was made of wood. Then it has
That's child
it
abuse.
has
That's assault.
like a
Like you
skin.
can charge your parents for that.
Charge who? In which home? In
Where?
Africa.
In this country.
You know,
Which generation? That 1990s, the
you
ABC
can't.
you're charging.
You're charging. Who is you? Even you that is calling the police will beat you on your parents' behalf.
So
They
your
get the
mother,
play.
so you did this stupidity. They will now beat
They will now
you.
beat you on it.
Hold up.
Sugar, did your mother have that slippers?
No. Then nobody had slippers with.
Let me shock
with,
you.
With wood where I came from.
My mother slaps me with slippers. Like the back, that were 2-string slippers.
Yeah,
About 2
normal,
slippers.
yeah.
This it had faded. I was very stubborn. Okay, not like I was stubborn, but I was just very
Stop
stubborn.
lying. You were very stubborn. Snobbish.
Do you know that slipper? When you wear that slipper so much, the back the prints behind. It disappear.
Yeah.
My mother slapped it on my body. The prints came back on my body. I can't forget.
You.
Hey, I got a tattoo from that slippers. I'm even shocked that the scars have gone. Let me tell you.
Nah. So, first of all, one common thing across board clearly is beating.
Beating,
there was
yes.
also carrying on the back.
Yes,
tied
that carrying
with
on the back.
lasso.
Yes.
Thing.
But you guys, I think in East Africa it's on the side.
But it's still with a lasso now. It's still
Yeah,
to
it's
be
still
tied.
lasso.
Because some people tie like this. Some
Yeah.
people tie like this,
And
others
then
tie like
move the
this.
baby,
We used to
the
say that by
back.
buying you. Yeah. And then they used to say they start tying you very early. You have curved legs. You
No,
don't know if
it's a
it's
lie,
true.
oh.
You don't know if it's true.
Nah,
Because,
And then another one
darling,
was-
I have really nice legs.
To be beat across board. Clearly, we were beaten with
Oh,
broom,
Lord.
with a gas pipe, with
Belts.
you know the thing for the gas, like the
Yeah.
thing that connects the gas from
Yeah, the pipe.
You were beaten with that.
My mom was not that crazy though.
Fan belt.
How? Wait, you see these wires that
See this
are
wire?
to connect here? The beats us
Anything.
with it. Anything beatable.
Anything.
But I think the craziest one is when your parents are asking you to come with.
My mother will tell you,
Auntie, go get- I did that.
Go and bring your kid.
Go get the weapon of assault.
My mother will tell
Back
you,
time.
go and bring the cane that suits what you've done.
Hey, Igbo.
Let me tell you, you're contemplating, okay, you know what you've done is bad. Okay, so growing up, we had this rule. My mom is not at home. You're not allowed to leave the gate. Because I think that was a period of kidnapping
yeah,
and all.
for safety.
So my mom, I will go and play outside. Then when I hear her
Shout
horn,
the
when I hear her hoot from afar, I'll now run inside. My mother already knows. Did you go out? And one thing my mom hated was lies. If you lie, you just trigger her the more. I said, and that period, I could cover myself. Mommy, try no go. Yeah, see, lie. Mommy,
Me
try
like
did
this.
not go.
Do I look like I
Don't
like this house?
Look at, and do you know what? I'm going to change
And
my
then you
clothes.
say, well, lie.
I said, well, lie, I don't do it. And I said, okay. She said, okay, go and bring cane that suits what you've done. So you understand? She said, because if I stand up from here, when you just hear, if I stand up from here, there's something my mom is saying. If I beat you, hen will come out of your body. I'm like, hen. She said, I will beat you. You start crying like chicken. Literally.
Did they conk your head?
Yes.
Did they like you're in public?
My mom was crazy about hitting people in the head. She never liked it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she'd get angry.
I think it's like I have space.
Bruv!
No, she threw a
I'm
whole
telling
fit.
you.
Back in primary school, there was a teacher who actually Alini slapped. She slapped me. My mom, she threw a fit. She came to school. Why'd you slap my kid?
Bro!
Anywhere else.
If they beat
If
you,
they
if
beat
they
you.
beat you in school, you go report at home. Yeah, my father will come and ask, what did she do? They will not beat you someone there.
If what you did warranted that beating, you will collect times 2. But if what you did not warrant a beating,
That's
then
when
that's when they will not
yeah.
have like an altercation with the teachers.
No, but some parents were mean. I remember some friends of mine were so beat. Like, they'll ask you to carry bricks. The kind of punishments that we had, bro. You carry
was
a brick
traumatizing.
here, you carry 2 bricks, and then now
You're not
using
the
the
son.
gas pipe on you.
I'm just
Wait, don't
saying,
do that
I
to
feel
my
like they
child,
have
man.
colonial roots. It's just,
Oh my God!
it be giving white people. No,
The
genuinely.
white people.
Yeah, that's
Why
how
do
they
you mean
used to
I'm carrying?
punish people now.
I am a 9-year-old kid with bricks,
Yes.
squatting.
Under the sun.
Oh, like they tie you to... No, but that was me.
No.
Wow, they tie you to
Die.
a tree, bruv.
They tied
No,
me to
I
a
saw
tree.
some traumatic
No, I saw
things,
some
man.
traumatic things. Even
Saw
me
some
too.
traumatic
Our
things.
neighbors.
There was this day
our
my dad
neighbors
got
used to tie
angry
his
with
children.
me. And he was so pissed. We were in Sharks, we were in the village up country. And then the closest thing was a guava stick. Have you ever beat you with a stick from a tree or from like cypress tree?
Yes.
Darling.
That was my mother's favorite. See,
We've
it's
seen this
beating
in
you
this
and
life.
you're itching. And you're not supposed to touch it.
Oh, with coffee, the coffee plant.
No,
the stem,
not
coffee cane.
You, what did you do that you're beating with coffee stem?
Moving on swiftly.
Hey,
Moving on swiftly. Another experience was just primary school. Everybody went to the corner to sharpen their pencil
Yes.
for no reason.
I
Did you have those people
don't
say never blown my sharpener?
know. Yes.
Because if you blow my sharpener, it becomes blunt.
Oh, you
How?
spit in food so
I
you
still
don't
have a
share.
problem.
Yeah.
If you're watching this podcast, Patricia, blow your sharpener.
We're naming names now. Those people that will tell you, open your mouth. There's this water bottle.
My mom told me it has medicine.
Yeah, open your mouth.
Yeah, you can't share stuff.
You
because
can't
it's
share stuff.
medicated.
What
What is the boarding school?
Let me tell you, primary school was a scam.
Ah.
Things that we know that
If your book is not here,
Yes, that teacher said, if your book is not in front, come here.
hey Jesus.
If your book,
I
oh,
need
that
healing.
math
All those
teacher,
math teachers.
all those math teachers for drill.
Mr.
They
Loco,
never got
let me
sick.
tell you this.
If it rained, they flew.
They came. They
If
came.
there was civil
On
war,
the
they...
hot, on the cold.
Let me tell you, some math teachers are going straight to hell on the stripper's pole. I'm not even joking. Because what is that? What was that trauma?
Was it necessary?
We are doing, is it 30
Times
minutes
table.
drill? I know. Times table.
2 times 1, 2, 2 times 2, 4, 2 times 3, 6, 2 times 4, 8, 2 times 5,
And if
10.
you fail,
You now fail.
they'll
They'll now
beat
flog
you.
you.
They'll flog the whole class
Why?
for one person's sin.
Why? Me, I knew times table till 20 times table because of trauma. I was scared of being beaten.
Oh yeah, now tell me where the drawing of Premantis has taken you to today.
My dear, I'm in the studio.
Tell me what that crocodile
I'm
that
in
you
the
drew in
studio.
biology has taken you to today.
Let me
I
see.
want to understand.
But wait first. If you're a math teacher and you're watching this thing, can you at least learn from us? We were traumatized. First of all, if it's raining, stay in your house. If it's
What's
raining,
that joke? Mwalimu wa maths.
Mwalimu wa math. Hapa ni wapi?
Hapa ni wapi? Tumeenda
Mwalimu wa math,
mbali.
hapa ni wapi?
like, can you
crazy times.
just stay at home? Do you know math teachers, even when they are sick,
Just be sick.
even when they are sick, they still come.
Just be sick.
It's like,
Like just
for
miss
them.
a period.
Would they cane you when test results came back?
Yes.
Why? I didn't know. Why?
I don't know. It's
why.
not my fault. Okay,
First
it's
of
my
all,
fault,
first
but
of all,
still.
I have a question. Are exams compulsory?
Whoever created exam, God.
Was out to get me. If it is you who set Kiswahili as a mandatory subject in this country,
But it is a mandatory subject. What do you think?
I mean, Kiswahili
You
was
speak Swahili.
Kiswahili was the bane of my existence.
But all languages are always the hardest. Like local, like English too was very difficult.
English was quite difficult, but it was easier to pass.
It was not easier to pass. You had a better affinity. That's why you're doing communication. That's why there were people who didn't like math. The others who did so well, and they're probably doing.
My dear,
They're probably
the
engineers
AS
and
pilots.
pilots.
AS
Good question.
student
Now, considering
is a lawyer.
you
You're not
come-
doing anything mad.
You come from like Central Africa, which is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a francophone country. Do you guys like majorly speak English or French?
My country particularly is bilingual, so that means our two languages are English and French. As a Cameroonian, you should be able to communicate both languages. Sometimes it's not the case because the situation is it's divided regionally. So this part of the country are the English speaking, or they were colonized by English, colonized, not colonized. Hey, colonized by
The
English.
English teacher got
The
colonized
other side
previous.
was colonized by French. So basically, it means it's really complicated. It's really complicated. But what that means is the English is a language in the French. I don't know. English is a subject in the French curriculum, and French is a subject
In the English curriculum.
Yeah, and then it also means that if you are studying the English curriculum, French is easier to pass because the French is set to be cheaper. Because the idea is that the English-speaking, the Anglophone people are not constantly conversing French. And in the French curriculum, English is easier to pass. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's
Wait,
the situation.
what about you back at home?
Well, they said French is our official language.
Aye.
My dear, our official language is English and Pidgin. Broken English is what we speak as
But
official
you
language.
guys do a lot of natives in like your school.
No,
they
not
speak-
necessarily.
But
Not
northern
really.
Nigerians, like the Nigerians
Okay,
who
northern
learnt,
Nigeria,
like, Yoruba
northern-
in school.
Huh?
What's the official?
English and Pidgin.
No, you said they said
They said it was English and French.
No, it's never
English
been.
and Hausa.
Hausa is the local language for Nigeria.
No, because okay, the thing is for the Hausas, every Hausas are everywhere. You get, and Hausa is very easy to communicating. So when the colonials came in,
She's
Hausa
Hausa.
people, yes, I'm a Hausa girl. When the British came in, we were the only section or region that had a ruling system. They could not infiltrate. Because we already had the caliphate, we already had an established ruling system, and we're already into trade. So what they did was we did an exchange program. So I'll take some of you to the States to school, you give us this in return. So basically what the British did with us was kind of like a partnership, not necessarily selling us into slavery, because we already had a ruling system.
The slavery part.
They already
No,
took
that was
us
that
there.
slavery part, but we're already
But
dealing
they
with
did the indirect system now. where
exactly. Now for us, it was
they
not
use
as
your leaders
what
to rule.
Yes, what we got was not
a
as bad as
transformation.
what the Westerns and the Easterners and the Southerners got, because they were sold into slavery.
Oh, okay, you mean Hausa people? got
like as a
something
region.
No,
different.
for them, they didn't exactly have the kind of ruling system we had. We
That
had all
would
those
offer-
gates.
That would offer you a protection.
Exactly. We
okay.
had all those gates. We're already dealing with the Saudi Arabians.
We are gearing house.
Yes.
So
But for them,
empires too.
they had empires, but it was easier for the British to infiltrate their system.
It was the East that suffered.
It was the East that suffered the most. Them, all the Igbos, they're the ones who got it the hardest, because it was easier to infiltrate their system.
also 'cause
but
I
for
think
us,
the
it was quite difficult for them.
I also think that because the east of Nigeria, the east part, okay, granted Nigeria is at the at the water, but the east front had like the easy ways to transport people out of the country. Because even in Cameroon, the west part of Cameroon is now what is at the water as well. So it's the same thing. Like that's where slave trade happened. But that's not the conversation.
That's not the conversation.
That is not the
But
conversation.
We
But
just
we are
got
aware of our
serious.
history.
we are aware of our history. Now, one thing we all have in common is that one math teacher that never falls sick. And it's always, before we conclude that, did your math ever come with different sizes of canes to choose?
I feel like
come with-
headmasters did that.
Okay, for us, it wasn't headmaster. It was our PHE teacher, that's physical health education teacher, and our math teacher.
You
In
had
fact,
you had a running piece. Hey,
I
you never
know.
had a running PE class.
We just
we did have a running PE
It
class.
was always stolen by the math teacher.
that
guys
was
took
in
out.
secondary school. That was in secondary school.
crazy time.
No, it was
I feel like
secondary school
in
now that our
secondary
math
school
teacher
that
took
was-
took advantage.
In secondary school. Oh, let us get into secondary school because this is where it's gonna get crazy. Because we almost all of us went to boarding school.
Before we go to secondary school, still in primary school, did you have that system where every 4 p.m. is cartoon? So before the station starts, they start with national
You have
anthem. It's just a colored screen.
4 p.m. or 4 a.m.
I
4
have
p.m.
children.
It was then 12 a.m. 12 a.m. was wrestling.
Which generations do you grow up in, ma?
I wonder. 12 a.m. wrestling.
Yes, 12 a.m.
This one is a
it was WWF that time.
Not WWE.
WWE came later. WWF, yes, just to break hands.
WEO. Okay.
Are you serious?
Yes.
WWF was the best.
Ha.
Let me say, it was so realistic.
Rey Mysterio.
Exactly, Royal Rumble.
When we have,
But cartoons that we all watch.
we have Stone Cold Steve
Triple H.
You have Triple H,
When
you have
Undertaker
Kane,
was still on the-
Undertaker will come outside
Undertaker
the
used to scare me so much. And his brother, he had a brother, Kane. I
Kane,
think.
yes.
Yeah.
You see, now in WWF was the first time Undertaker came out in a coffin.
Oh, really?
And then he
Yes.
had a beef with someone in particular. Was it Triple H?
No, not
No,
Triple H. He had beef with
random.
plenty people. Now WWF was
When this guy, you can't
that
see
was when
me,
there
you
was no
see
hold
me,
bars.
you see.
Yes,
You are still there.
WWF was no hold bars. Like you can do
Grand Slam.
anything to
Grand Slam.
anybody. Use hammer,
But
fight.
then, but,
as long as you
what
get.
is common in this story
Yeah.
is that we all were in a system where we didn't have extra cartoon channels apart
No,
from the national
especially
TV.
the
national TV was
and it was always
segmented.
timed.
Yeah, it was,
There was always
segmented.
time.
4.
Four
On
cartoon
Saturday.
time, 2,
Something like 6.
7 is everybody in the country. So much
7
that
is
everybody
news.
in the country was watching the same TV shows.
I'm telling you,
watching
Super
the
Story.
same. Yeah, the same. What are these?
So
Soap
soap
operas.
operas.
Everybody in the
Wait,
country.
you had this Nini South American
Yes. Marima.
Marima.
No.
Wait, you had Marima
Yes.
for the Philippines.
My mom was Philippines. Then there was Salvador.
Of the sun.
Secret
of what?
Did you guys have some of
Secret
a paradise?
of love.
Yes.
Some of a paradise.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the promise?
Some of
Then
a
what's
paradise,
the
the
promise?
promise.
Yes,
Yes,
I
the
did.
word.
Let me tell you. My mother watched Marima and was crying. I'm like,
Yes,
oh
we were
my God.
emotionally
Marima,
connected.
Marima.
That's how we had
Marima.
I even remember
I love the endless.
Secreto da voz.
Then there's this one. Yeah, there was this one. Salvador. Did you watch it?
Salvador. I
What's the
don't
name
know.
of that?
The
What
one
was the
this man came back
name?
to life.
Yes, now. Don Pedro
I was-
But they're all
Donoso.
coming back to life though. But all those
he
people
came
in Mexico, they're all coming back to
Those
life.
came back, and then there was
were all
Catalina Sebastian.
Yeah, Katerina.
Katarina
Did you guys
Sebastian.
watch Shri?
Rebecca. All
Shri,
those
yeah, I
ones.
watched Shri. Did you watch Shri?
That ghost was
I
scary.
had-
Why couldn't
I
she
watched-
move on?
I
No, I didn't
watched-
watch Shri.
I can't even remember the sound of Shri.
Well,
When I remember, I'll
You're
sing
old.
it. I watched Shri.
I didn't watch
Where-
Shri.
And then Shri had like 16 seasons. Like, sis, like, why are you not ending?
An entire episode would be someone moving from the kitchen to the
the-
sitting room.
So Indians are trying. Indians have
Bollywood
tried.
was in the most.
Anyways,
But they're
Yeah.
doing alright right now.
and then on
watch
Saturdays,
only Indian films.
on Saturdays we used to finish up our chores on time because we know that once it's 10, it's cartoon.
10 a.m.
Yours would start at 10.
Yes.
Ours
10?
would start at 7 and end at 10.
No.
Then 10 they would put like teen programs.
Even
No,
for me,
10 was,
yeah,
even
even
what,
the same
10 was
thing.
a specific cartoon that every child wanted to watch.
But even for us, CRTV
Justice
was
League.
like that. On
No,
Friday,
PRTV was-
on Saturday would be
PRTV was
would
from
be like
8,
from 5
8
to
a.m.
from like 5 or
like
like
10.
6 till
Then we had-
till 10 would be cartoons
Cartoon
and
Network.
no, like maybe 9 would be like cartoons. Then from 9 would now be like more teenage programs, like maybe show like
KKB
this
show.
compound,
Do you guys
this
have
compound,
KKB
yeah.
show?
All those to spelling bees type
Yes,
of
all
TV
those
shows,
things.
spelling bees, smart children type of shows.
So for us,
yeah,
it was called KKB show.
kids.
Yes, kids
Ours
broadcasting
was-
something.
We had
something.
Carton Rouge. If you watch Carton Rouge, comment down below. My Cameroonian people, you watch Carton Rouge.
And then
every school wanted
then
to
there
go
Club
was-
on.
Kiboko.
What Club
If you
Kiboko?
were Kenyan, we had Club Kiboko.
What
for
is
ATN.
it? Club Kiboko.
Kiboko.
Kiboko is
Kiboko
gay.
is a
It's gay.
hippo. No, it's a hippo.
Okay, we've
It
been
is,
lied
but
to.
then Kiboko, yeah.
Kiboko is Kane.
If I'm lying, expose me in the comment section.
And then
Yeah.
that was what it was.
Anyway.
Wait, before we move to secondary school, what's this thing? Were you guys always crazy about the holidays? When you had
Yeah.
that specific outfit as a kid?
Yeah. Christmas.
Christmas was a time to be alive.
This one. Those
that had
cards.
rubber
Do you guys
under,
have those cards?
and the phone that was
telephone.
doing. Children of the Joe never know.
We
You
have
never
colored
know.
specs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specs.
Spider-Man.
Those shit. Spider-Man.
Yes.
Crazy
And then
times.
we're always wearing blue jeans skirts and red shirts.
And everybody's house had shino in it. Everybody's house had those shiny
Christmas
shiny
drapes.
shoes.
Like this to this end.
Yes, everybody's house.
Balloons.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, my dad used to go extra for Christmas.
My
My
mom.
parents had this habits. Mommy, if you're watching this, I know I don't appreciate it because what? My sister, my cousins, myself, all of us will wear the same clothes.
Yes. First of all, it's cheaper. That means you buy it for a lesser price.
Why?
Because you're buying 4 of the same thing.
It's not 4, we're like 7.
Yes, you're
Why the same
it's
thing?
even cheaper. It's even cheaper.
Mom, I love you, but
I
those
know.
oversized jeans.
Yo!
I will grow into them.
Let me tell you, I had oversized shoes every Christmas. And my mother would be like, you'll be growing into it.
And Christmas Day in church was everything.
Was every like we
Mind
literally
you, if
looked
you don't have
forward
a
to
new
Christmas.
dress. Mind
Be
you,
the
if you're
laughing
not
stock.
wearing
Telephone wire. Do you
Yeah.
got hairstyle? You do your hair like this.
yeah,
beads.
flips.
What
Yeah,
do you mean?
flips with beads.
For us,
What else?
it's crazy.
It was just mad, man.
And then Christmas was so together that we used to cook and share. During was when I came to Kenya, I saw that Kenyans don't cook and distribute food.
They don't.
It
they
was
mostly
a
go to their
thing.
village.
People go to the village, but it's died off. especially now with like urbanization, people moving to the city.
There's
and
a
people
lot of
wanted to keep
witchcraft. All those
Okay,
things.
it was
Stop
there in the
poisoning my
past.
food.
Yeah, it was there in the past, but like now it's died down. People barely believe in
Do
those things.
you know in Nigeria, let me tell you, the Muslims look forward to Christmas because they know that they will
And we
eat
look
Christmas
forward to
chicken.
their own.
And we look forward to Salah because no, we eat Salah ram. There was that whole togetherness.
It was a thing here in
And
Kenya
like
also.
you would never even know. Christmas was when we could eat anything we wanted to eat because our parents gave us blank check.
You take chewing gum. You take chewing gum because as you eat from this house, you chew chewing gum so that the food
so
goes. So that you go to another
And then
house and you're hungry again.
Excuse me, all these are our uncles. Yes, we are grown-ups, but we still need Christmas money. Haba.
Till now,
Haba.
me, my
Christmas.
big
Personally, I need Christmas money.
I need money.
you just need money.
Nahitaji pesa.
Pardon, Pula. We beg in every language represented
Please.
on this podcast.
Allah,
Different regions, different
please,
countries.
don't stop giving us Christmas money.
Just
Oh my God.
Our mothers not tell us.
I've
I'll
just
keep it for you.
I'll keep the money for you.
I'll keep it for you. Bring it.
God
Scam.
is telling us.
Let me tell you.
Scam.
If my mother had
lie.
kept that money, she was
If
collecting
your mom
from
kept
us.
your money,
But imagine my parents
Where will
not
you
keep
be?
our money. They always used to give us to keep it. In fact, my father encouraged us. That's how I think I'm good at saving because my father encouraged us to save and like
No, at
end of
some
year.
I think that's why I'm not good
No.
at saving. Cause
No.
You didn't know how to manage.
No, at some point. Do you know what my mom did? And I'm really grateful. Mommy, wherever it is, wherever you are watching this thing from, I really love you. My mom opened accounts for us.
At
right?
a young age.
Yes. I had an account from when I was 6. Like, we all had accounts.
Yeah, I had a classmate.
And we
who
had-
her parents did that as well.
My mom
Opened
did
their
that.
we had
account.
these
So-
banks.
Yeah, those two local banks.
Like, you see those ones. And my mom also, we used to call it Asusu. So she made those ones, and then you can save money. But the one that she collected before, we thank God.
We had
Still love you.
we had this tin
But my
cans.
mom did a bank account, and it really taught me a lot growing up because I had to ask her. She now said, "See, you better open bank accounts for your children because one day you will need that money. Even though we did not eat the money directly, but she
But it
also
came
had to
through,
spend.
obviously, yeah.
The money actually came through.
yeah.
But yeah, you know that those 100 naira that you just say, hey, boy, that's your money. Let me just use it."
Inside that satin, that Babati bank account.
Yes.
It's not, I say satin. Those iron, those
Asusu.
metal.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's million container we used to use though.
And every single time you wanted to take money out, it was breaking. An
You literally
entire
have to
You
break
break
it
it.
a
open.
jailbreak. It was
Now,
crazy.
Gen Zs, most of these Gen Zs don't know it because
But
it's
they
not.
have-
It's
they
the
have
one of
parts
code.
with codes.
You
Buy it
I have
from
a
the
bank
shop.
account.
It don't end. It make it
Where's
just
the
end
end?
now.
It's just off by itself.
Yes.
But how do you fuse it?
No, we
No,
have
I'm
to
just
fuse
saying
it.
that stop
Let's
it
take a
now.
break.
And
We'll take a break.
Push through for the break.
Anyways, for those of you that have piggy banks, you people should wait. We are coming back for you. But comment down below what it is that you went through that we did not go through, or if you can actually relate,
Let us know.
let us know. Just
Primary school.
exactly.
Crazy time.
Also, don't touch that dial. We'll be back. We're going for a short break, and we will be right back.
Darling G.
This is Guys Next Door.
3, 2.
Hey, in case you're watching while we're laughing, Rejoice is remembering the Kong that they Kong her like this.
Let me
this
take that
fast.
conker. Just give me scars.
You know, even
Why?
those looks. You know those looks that your parents will give you when you go out.
Bombastic side eye. It's like every African mother had that side eye.
My mom would look at you and then she'd
And you
give you that
will
look and then
adjust.
she'd laugh back with her friends. And then, the beating that in a kungoja.
Let me tell you, ours was don't eat food when you go out. You're not gonna eat. No, they say, like, can we serve you? You're not
But it's
because
also
your mother.
because it's rude. As in the same culture, it's rude not to eat when people offer you. What was the expectation, surely?
Surely.
Change
I'm 9 years old. Did you guys have this thing where you're told not to eat at the neighbor's house?
Yes,
Yes,
that's what I'm
he's
saying.
She's saying.
Then your mother is there. They'll not give up food. She's eating. You now say, in fact, this one I can never forget. We were in church, and then they were sharing food. So normally, my mom would tell us, bring the food home so we can pray about it. Because there was that period, there was that thing of children getting initiated into cults
Even
from
today,
church
yeah.
and all those things. So my mom was like, bring the food home.
We'll pray and they will eat.
Who is Rejoice? I was looking at my mother. I was looking at me. She was just laughing. When I was looking at her, I just chopped it. I now took 2 spoons. I thought, so, you know that bombastic side eye? Criminal, offensive, bombastic side eye. My mother now said I should come.
And then she'd do this.
Yeah,
And then she'd go back and laugh with her
When,
friends.
I'll do it. When I saw that, I just smiled. And then I covered
My diabetes.
the rice. I said, today.
It don't happen.
I don't tell her, it don't happen. Motor go jam you.
Yeah.
That motor was waiting for me. She now said, you just come, where's your brother? Come, let's go. My brother, being a nice boy that he is, he covered his food, gave me to hold.
Even that thing that after birthday party, they'll say, what did you bring?
Yeah, what did you bring?
What did they give you? And then you're coming empty-handed.
So I'm just giving people gist. In church, and I was going to miss my brother. Where's your brother? He's here. But you come, let's go. Next, I want I held here. You see the tip of your ear? She was not pinching. I said, keep smiling. If I see tears, hey,
Yes.
like I was literally green. Are you okay? By the time we got to the car, my mother was driving with one hand, and I was collecting from the back.
I saw that TikTok where you tried talking back to your mother.
Let me tell you, my mother was concentrated on her driving, but I collect. That was round 1. That's when I knew if your mother said do not, when you just receive that eye, don't.
But do you think that like would you employ the same methods of discipline on your children?
I would, but in a different way.
I feel like times have changed.
Yeah, times have changed.
I would.
But my child will still taste that African mother thing, because let me tell you,
They did not slap me in vain.
they did not slap me in vain. No. See, let me tell you, even at my old age now, me as me am now.
You know that if you do something stupid,
There are some
you go
things that I
still
want to do. I'll hear my mother's voice. If you try it, people will call it trauma, but that is what has kept me.
Did she
I
beat
will
you and
not
tell you
lie.
her name? Utajua Mimini, and then she'd say her name.
Yes.
If you try,
Let me tell you, there was something my mother thought. My mother
you
used to-
climb on my back.
my mother used to say, God gave it to me. If I return you back, you will not question me. My mother, she will say it there and then.
My mom
God
would-
gave, if I return you back, you will not question. And
My
if you
mom-
ask me question, I'll say the child you gave me, I've given it back to you.
My parents used to say we'll share one pair of trousers.
You enter one pants.
Yeah, we'll enter one pair.
My mom would tie her lesson. She's like, in Swahili, utajua mimi ni Teresa Saka. While tying her lesson, the way she'd act on you, hey, crazy.
My mother will
times.
say, except it's not me that gave birth to you.
Whenever let me tell you, when they're adjusting the
See.
lesson, that tie wrapper just
She
like
cares.
for you.
Just
Finish for you. It's the same as rolling sleeves,
sleeve.
bruh.
I'm
It's
taking off your hoops. Let me tell you.
finished for you. There is no running you can run. Ain't no running you can do.
I think for a West African child, we were a bit pampered because my father never beat us till he passed.
Mayo.
My dad, that's what I'm saying for my siblings. But my dad was strict. Like once you're here, daddy's coming. You're already shaking. He will not beat you, but
Then he will
what he
breathe.
will say. My father will just,
African parents, dads will breathe, and then the whole
Did you
house.
guys have
will
that
be
thing?
tell
Did
you.
you have that thing where he would step into the house and everyone leaves the sitting room?
Yeah.
Yes.
You just hear his get bim bim. Shwa 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 shwa.
but,
You've had
but
him hoot.
let me tell you, we were so free. Okay, my dad didn't really stay with us because he was working out of state. So basically, when my dad is coming, we know our shield is coming. Now, if my mom spanks you for something, and my mom will never spank you if she's at fault. She will just shout at you, but they will never tell you sorry.
Yeah.
Which African parent says sorry?
My friend's mother, I used to beg her. I say, hey. But I was just looking at her.
Her mom used to tell her sorry.
Beg her.
Hey, walitoa bell wapi?
So
Where
my
did you
mom,
get
let me
that
tell you,
from?
if my mom spanks you for something you did wrong and you run to my father, wrong move. Wrong, he will tell you, go back to your mother.
Yeah, and that was one thing that parents.
And
have
he would-
these
he
days.
would
I hope
tell
they
you-
still have solidarity and
Yeah,
discipline.
he will tell you that thing you did. Not tell your mother. What did your mommy say? She did not say anything. Go back and beg her. My mom will now feel irritated because you'll be disturbing. I say, oh yeah, go, I'm forgiving you. Then my dad will now tell you what you did was wrong. Don't do it again. But the fact that my dad never, in fact, the highest my dad has done is just flick our cheek. But that shit is painful.
Ha. Is
But-
it hunger? Is it? Oh, what's it they never use? What's it they never use?
My mom was the disciplinarian of the house, but my dad was
Is it
strict.
cooking spoon? Jesus.
Yeah,
I'm a broken kid.
You.
I never
You
had
see,
a
Wiko,
dad. So.
Wow.
Oh.
This just went dark.
Oh,
wow.
sorry.
Wow.
Not dark. How
It's not that.
He never came back with the milk.
Sorry, am I laughing? Oh my god. I'm not laughing. I didn't mean to laugh.
Okay.
It's
But
funny. It's
You know,
funny.
our
Hear
time
me
is
out.
running out.
Yeah, our time
go
is running
ahead.
out.
I feel like I was broken because, like, growing up, my mom was a single parent and all. So growing up as a kid, I never understood why people were having a hard time with their dads. And I'm like, your mom could just leave him, and you just stay with your mom. Like for me,
Yeah,
like,
that was-
I grew up with my mom and
Yeah.
my sister, and we had a 1 year age gap. So for me, I never got the hassle of you're having a hard time with your dad.
So
my
you
dad
leave.
beat me. So you just live with your mom.
Your mom is beating you as well.
No, like as in, I was like, our father's necessary. But yes, please,
Yeah,
if you have
fathers,
a caring dad,
please hold that man.
hold that man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did you guys have these episodes where your parents used to transfer aggression? Your younger brother will do something, then they'll beat you for what your younger brother has done.
Story of my life, searching for the
Let me tell, I don't know.
Let me tell you, look, they're beating me for yogurts. They're beating
Yogurts?
me because somebody was watching TV and it was not their time. You know, older sister syndrome.
Guy.
They're beating you for allowing others to think, for others having a thought process.
I mean,
Like, why
never.
did you think that way? It means your sister is not showing you the right path.
Yes.
So now they beat me. They'll beat you and beat me.
Let me tell you, I want to publicly apologize to my sister because that girl has so plenty beating. My older sister. Now, why I said
Oh, we
this?
were out here covering up for you guys.
Why I said
We're your
this
parents.
was because
When your husband comes to pay the bride price, give it to me.
you know, why I said this was because there was a time I would never forget this day. My mom made semo and okra, and my brother was still small. He was like 5, 4, 3 thereabouts.
Let me adjust my
And my mom had a visitor, right? So she came to the kitchen. You know, our mothers will have visitors come to the kitchen, cook, and then serve. So, and we know to make our semo very soft. For those who don't know
like
semo is like ugali, but it's a softer version of ugali.
Yeah.
So my sister was in the kitchen. Now me, I wanted to see what my mom and my sister were doing. My younger brother, he's a boy. Play up and down. So in our kitchen was built with slabs. So the middle slab was where the sink was, and there was space. So he used to swing there. Now my mom was making semo. My sister was opening the we call it Santana leather, but the nylon where she will wrap. Next thing, my mom just brought down the food. As hot as that semo was. First of all, it's like hot grits. So imagine pouring hot grits on your body. That kind of pain. What saved my brother was he was wearing boots
Oh,
that
it fell
covered
on
his
his
leg.
leg.
It did not fall on his leg. My mom had dished because she was sitting on the stool.
Yeah.
So she put the plate on the floor to dish the food because of how she was sitting. So she had just dished it into a plate. My brother slipped and landed inside.
He flew.
My dear, my mom took the Mwiko.
Yeah.
The first person she gave was my sister. Whap! 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 My son was not confused.
Like, what happened?
Yeah, me and not corrected. She not tell my brother.
Hold up. Wait a minute. What? Wait, what?
She just bent my sister over on her ass and gave her whip.
Hey.
Whip! Like, you know that
Anyway.
anger.
That is assault.
First of all,
Then she
beating
now
us on
turned,
my bum
she now
bum.
looked at me and then she gave me a hot slam. Then the culprit, she now looked and get out of the kitchen. Now we're like, my sister was first confused.
Why?
What did I do?
Yes. I was
Just-
just born.
She
Like,
showed you
it
that
just came out
she showed you
first.
that my mother was petting. She took the okra soup, now slimy it is. She now said, boy, you eat your shoe. She now put the okra inside. She took out the shoe. It still had prints. She now put the okra, said, okra now followed it. The prince say, I'm not wasting money, you eat it. Let me tell you, I apologize to my sister, because my sister collected beating for something she did not do. Because of that man. Now, if you see that boy now, he's such a hoarding.
You've mentioned something about food.
Yeah.
And you getting food and not finishing it.
Oh, yeah.
No,
You will feel
that
it.
one, that
Food
one
in an
eats
African
my
home.
mom. It
You
eats
You
my
don't
mom.
waste food in an African home.
Or you tell, or
You're
you,
gonna
or
have
you
it
say
for
you.
breakfast.
Yeah,
You're gonna
you will
eat
want
it
it in the
the next
morning.
day.
There was no microwave at that time. Warm where? You will eat it cold there.
yes.
No, we have the hand stove.
Oh,
Maybe hand stove.
He said
You eat it cold.
we'll eat it cold.
Your mom did your mom go to military? I think I need to meet your mom.
My
I
mom
know.
was crazy. No, she had a crazy parent for her. So it's
it's
generational trauma.
By the way, we're speaking these things and laughing, but to be honest, this is us debriefing. This is us
exactly,
just
yeah,
trauma bonding.
Trauma
Because
bonding.
what are these? There's nothing that we've said that's super positive apart from Christmas. The rest is just the kind of canes that we're chopping as a child. Oh my
Let me
God.
tell you, it was crazy.
And you never ever sleep in the neighbor's house. And if your cousins
Mambo ya
want to
sleep
come,
over.
and if your cousins want
Mambo ya
to
sleep
come
over.
over, you have to hold a conference for 1 month for them to sleep over. It was just crazy.
Okay, for us, we were more family oriented.
Yeah.
But my mom
Community.
did not like that whole go and
I
sleep in your
just
neighbor's
remember
house. No,
something.
no,
You
no.
know this story, this thing where you'll be somewhere living your life, enjoy yourself, not knowing that your mother's friend is watching you. Then
Yes.
you go home and
They'll
then
not tell
know
you.
the whole thing.
That's
Secondary
snitching.
school.
Yes.
All those women that's to snitch. Yabusayo and the rest of you.
Jumping now to secondary. Me, I'm happy my school was so far away and my mom had very few friends.
Me, I was
Bro,
in boarding house.
I went to a boarding school. The year that I went to boarding school, which was in another town from Yaoundé, they transferred my father to that town.
If you're not
There was
convinced,
a day
crime.
where I had like friends. Since I didn't used to like go out a lot during the holiday,
Yeah.
right? So I used to do a lot of the things on the day of reopening because my dad would leave me in school early. And then now I'll go out and do things, then come back. So there's this, and then my father used to be like, if you take a bike, you either die on the bike or you come and die in the house. So choose. Hey.
He was so of us to.
Yeah, he did like
God.
yeah because of how they ride, like it's
No,
bad.
crazy.
Let me tell you,
So,
West
and the roads
African
are bad.
border drivers.
I think everywhere. I think all of them.
Everywhere. No,
Africa,
Qatar,
that's
bro,
another one.
Africa.
Everywhere.
Say this is, but you see, the
Yeah,
ones in
even
West
Uganda.
Africa.
Nah,
The ones in West
Africa. The
Africa,
things
no.
I've seen in this country.
Even Kenya,
Anyway,
yeah.
let me
Have you met Kenyan
finish.
drivers?
So this is me, who Shugani Nani. As my father went, Sugar went behind on a bike, and I went to wherever I went to see one useless boy that was not even helping my life. Then now,
Oh,
on my way back, guess who I was stuck in traffic with?
Your dad. Oh, Lord.
I was stuck in traffic
Where does
with
that song go, Mumu?
Mumu. I was stuck in traffic, and in front. I don't think he saw me. Either he saw me and he just, you know what, you are just gonna be foolish, or he didn't see me. He was in the car there. I can see. As soon as that man looked at his window,
He would have seen you.
I was stuck in traffic. We couldn't even move on a tiny narrow road like this. I'm behind my father. Hey,
Dun, dun,
oh my
dun.
God.
Those COVID boys. Dun, 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 dun,
I know. Dun, 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 dun. You know those guys, those coffin carriers. That would have been me. That would have been me.
No.
Anyway, yeah.
crazy
that was,
though.
No, secondary school was ghetto. Secondary
No,
school was just
okay, secondary school
ghetto.
was. Me, I went to a school
Bullies
that
in
was
high
very.
school. Why?
I was bullied
And you
in
bullied.
high school. I didn't bully anyone.
You didn't bully, are you sure?
No.
You look like you're such a mean
was-
girl. But you were a prefect.
I was very stubborn. I wasn't a prefect. Because of my stubbornness, they did not give me prefectship. In my school, apparently, I don't even know who brought that rule, but if you wear trousers, you're going to hell. That was the kind of school I went to.
Ah, it's giving Ben 10 and Dora. When someone thought they're going to take us to hell. Whoever
Exactly.
you are, when you printed those documents and sent them to our parents.
Yeah, there was that time Illuminati. Do you
you'll
guys
be
remember that
shit.
time Illuminati? And everything was just.
Let me tell
everything.
you.
Beyonce, Rihanna, everyone was a problem. As under my umbrella, you how she took a photo, babes. We don't care.
You wore El Hali
Like,
to church.
First of all,
Hellfire.
excuse me. What were you looking for when you found those videos?
No, they're doing research now. So that the
Which
end
cannot
of the
be
world.
What's that?
The end of the world.
Let me tell you, children were giving their lives to Christ in my. In fact, my school had this nonsense thing of covenant card. I will not fuck until I graduate. Then the day you want to do with your husband, you go and collect your card.
In school?
Yes, in school. And they made us sign
But that's
it.
a good. That's accountability.
That's accountability.
Yes,
bro.
accountability. But then they are flogging you because you don't have that card.
They were beating you because you didn't have.
Yes, me,
No-
I
no sex
collected
card.
beating. It is a signed card. So me, I'm like, why am I stressing over a card that first of all is very non-existent? Now in that school, if you wear trousers, you are going to hell. They will flog you. You went during the
But
break
wait.
at home. At home, if they see you wearing trousers at home, if I go to the market and I see you with trousers, I'll not come and flog you in school.
I beg.
That's the kind of school I went to. But me, I'm a very stubborn child. My mother used to buy trousers for me. So my mother buy clothes, I'll tell her I'm not wearing trousers.
But it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
It
It
honestly
didn't
did not make- me, I
And
was
that's also
bullied.
another thing about African boarding schools. There were so many rules that just did not make sense. So many
Like
rules.
first of all,
Like why are you
am I
living
wearing-
a life in your home and it's affecting your school?
Then you see the same people that are telling you come as you are. That's cool. Let me know, I will not call your name, but you
PTSD,
can know
we're sorry.
yourself.
We're sorry.
Let me say,
Whatever they did to you in
traumatized
boarding
me.
school,
It's
we're
how
sorry.
her eye actually
It's over.
twitched when she remembered. She was like, that's cool, eh?
But anyways, okay, secondary school was fun because we used to smuggle. Me, I was a phone smuggler. Oh Jesus! Oh
Yeah, there were smuggling phones. There were people who were
Let me tell-
breaking bounds to go
I
clubbing.
have-
You didn't go clubbing.
No, I did not go clubbing, no.
Please don't go clubbing. Me, I was afraid
Our
of
school
snakes.
was
I
in the
like,
middle of like
Nowhere.
a bush.
But
Yeah.
let me tell you,
Let me
you
tell
could
you.
still create a path if you were determined.
Let me tell you, as Christian as my school was, our neighbor
also
was
went
a
to a
hotel.
Christian school?
Yes. As Christian as my school was, our neighbor was a hotel. Minor Hotel Jos. If you know that place, you know my school. Minor Hotel. Let me tell you, SS3 students. Okay, they said that because the Christian school, they will not call it social night. So we call it variety night. You see, variety night, it's finish very late. Variety night be the
The
Thursday
socials
before
where
you
they
go
play,
home.
where they play like
No, it's like
music.
Music, yeah. We are the ones doing praise. It's like having praise night. Our senior students to scale first with Minor Hotel. I know some of you, but I'm not mentioning your names. I will not
Everybody did
mention
that
your
thing,
names.
Joe. Everybody
Let me
did.
tell you. Did you guys have that one food that everybody used to throw in the dustbin?
Yeah. Ours was Gary and Eru.
Giving.
Gary and okra, Ngolo. Imagine they used to serve us Gary and okra in school.
Yes, now we too. It was
And
the
it
ban
used to look like if you look eat Gary and okra, you're embarrassing yourself, like you're rubbing.
Yeah,
Come
so
catch
you
me,
just-
catch me now.
We do the thing like this.
With Ruto, he will eat that Gary.
Okay, for us, we had 2 meals. It was gote. Gote, you make it with you see the chaff from corn. That chaff, so you make it with palm oil. It's like grit soup, but it's not. You put meat, you put vegetable. It was very terrible. I'd rather make it at home than eat it in school. Then macaroni and beans.
Macaroni and beans.
Yes,
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
macaroni and
I know clearly.
macaroni and beans.
Yeah,
Let
like
me tell you,
spaghetti and beans.
there was a day our matron flogged the whole school.
Why?
We poured a whole pot of macaroni and beans. Nobody was eating.
But then that's
But
the
then
thing,
why were they
though.
cooking bad food in everybody's school? Like why?
The number of weevils I ate in our gideri, me.
We had
And we also
beans.
had concha, by the
No,
way,
we
rice
did
and
that.
beans. No, boarding school was for weevil eating. Everybody knows that.
Yeah,
I just said you
I
go to
complained
boarding
to my
school
And
mom.
then my mom would laugh and then she's like, it's extra
It's
protein.
Exactly.
I mean, the food is moving, but
The mother is like, even if you see cockroaches, I eat it. It's extra meat. I'm like, mother.
nah. You just close your eyes and it's crunchy.
Now, in hindsight,
What? Oh my god. Why am I
sugar,
oh,
ew.
Bye.
It's just crunchy, like
Your
the
castle.
weevil just be.
See, let me tell you, I am judging you. I am judging.
Please judge all you must.
I am.
But we had
in
a
hindsight,
suffering life.
in hindsight, would you take your kid in that kind of situation?
I think about it and I'm like, that's what made me who I am today.
I am not.
Let me tell you.
I don't
First of all,
I mean, my
advocate.
parents went to a boarding school, and that's why they sent you to a boarding school. My dad went to a boarding school, and to some extent, I don't mind sending my kids to a boarding school, but I also know that some things are just
things are
like
changed.
you don't have to scrub the floor. Like there's some
Exactly.
things that are just not.
let me tell you, talking
worth it.
about boarding school, I feel like my brother went to the best boarding school. They used to cut grass. They used to wear mufti.
Those things happen to
Let me tell you,
later.
bougie school. Me, I
You cut
scrub
grass in your
toilets.
school.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sanity was a punishment.
let me tell you, it was a
was
punishment, but it
punishment.
was also compound
It was-
with manual labor.
Exactly. Every morning you sweep the compound. On
Yes.
Tuesday we used to have
Something
labor
was
day.
happening.
Yeah, we had labor
The one
day.
thing I appreciated was the fact that we never used to like, oh, it was me, sorry.
Is you who lived a baby boy life in school? Where
You
you
get soft
did you have
boy.
those men who are just allergic to stings?
Yes.
I'm allergic to milk. I'm allergic to
to
dogs.
There's
I'm
one guy-
allergic
oh,
to
special
diet.
Yes,
Sugar,
special
special
diet.
diet.
Let me tell you,
This is
Sugar,
eating
there was
the-
this girl called Shiba in my school.
Why
My
you
sense.
why calling names?
I'm calling names because that girl, we used to scrub toilets for that girl. That girl tried to scrub. Shiba is on the roster to scrub toilet. She got rubber on her eye. I can't. She always had asthma.
Somebody having asthma.
Always
every
had
time.
asthma.
I can't breathe. Milk, please.
Also, it's also patients. Let's get milk. Everybody, that one, when it's time to crop toilet, she has asthma. When it's time to sweep class, she has ulcer. The only time she doesn't have ulcer is when we are going for
Those
sports.
ones that when they're punishing, they say that kneel down. We don't kneel down in my house. Mommy, they
there's
don't-
one girl, Jane.
Yeah.
Jane was one that gave me ginger. I'll
mentioning names.
Yes, Jane gave me Jane Azi. God bless you. This girl gave me ginger. They used to punish ourselves for no reason.
Yeah, means.
I kneel down. Jane will say, I cannot kneel down. He said, why? I have knee problem. Knee problem, how? But you're just kneeling down. You cannot make me kneel down. My knee. She told this senior, my knee is allergic to labor prefect. Let me tell you.
It was crazy.
We scrubbed gutter. Because of Jane.
And every single time we had to suffer because of them.
Yeah,
But anyway.
those people. They're always those guys. And some of us were them, but yeah.
And the kind of chaos you're doing outside here, we know you. We just don't want to
Did you guys
expose
wait before we round up? Because
This
it's like our time
to
is.
end. You don't want to end it.
Yes.
So.
No, just this one. Did you guys have that one classmate that used to overdo?
Everybody now.
You will first finish assignments.
I feel like I was that classmate.
Now,
You were overdoing.
you will not be asking. Your match is leaving. Sir,
I
no,
know,
no
not for that
assignments.
one, me for story.
No
Sir, no
assignments.
assignment today.
Why? Then there are those ones that intentionally cover their book. Those are people that cover book. Okay, I was not a cheating person, but I know people that have suffered from that. You will not cover your book. As I cover your book, where are you now?
They've made it.
Are you the
like-
president of Nigeria?
Those children, those people who used to iron their uniform like their life depended on it.
I need you to antagonize both of them now on this topic.
Those people who iron their uniform like their life depended
Guys,
on
it's
it.
decorum. We have.
I
What do you
don't
mean
care.
decorum? What
I
do you mean
don't
decorum?
care.
If
But I hope you are working with
if I'm
Gucci.
being quite honest, we
I
had an
hope
ironing
you
day
are
in school.
living with
So we had to
Versace.
iron.
Why? Calm down. Why are you over ironing your clothes? Should
I
now
know.
you're working with Versace?
That uniform was square.
You had, like, let's call it ghetto line. As if we use ruler to iron
As
it.
we had to do it. I'd iron my shorts
Actually,
and
you
my
had to.
shirt. Yeah.
And
You
have
had to
like
look
lines.
neat.
Were we not looking?
I can't be
if you
speaking. I
iron-
can't be
no,
speaking
let
to
me
a
tell
shori
you.
doing a funky na ananiangalia anashindwa tu huyu anakaa.
Let me tell you, you're not working.
No, we had
Gucci.
this
Me and
thing.
you
The
were
Kenyans would
same.
understand in the comment section. Ni kama shati imetoka kwa mdomo ya ng'ombe. Like,
Shebi, now,
Yeah,
this-
shut us, come
can you imagine that? We're even talking. See, look at his shirt.
Look at you now. Look at where you
Look
are
at you.
now. Look at you now.
Are you-
Secondary
are you
school.
Versace?
You iron socks.
I beg.
but this is crazy.
I beg.
Anyways,
Honestly,
guys.
where I stand, I'm not rooting for you guys. May I ironed my clothes. I still
I
iron
iron
it.
my-
We're
but
not
there are
saying,
people who
we're not saying you should not iron, but
There are people
why are you
extra
overdoing it?
Why was your straight skirt
They're not
having
making-
pleats?
Can't have
they
me
were
looking like
plaited
everyone in
pleats?
school. You have
No.
to be different.
Senior Somi is you that made them start asking us for pleated skirts. Somi, that's you used to do it.
But for me, it was a thing they
Why,
encouraged
why,
in school
why?
so much, like to iron clothes.
No, you don't get it. There was iron.
there was
There were those
iron.
guys who used to create like
Extra.
squares on their back. Of how do you
Sugar,
fold
let's not
your
even go far.
shirt?
Even his shirt has a ghetto line.
Yeah, by the way, but anyway, it means you're a serious boy. Anyway,
Anyways.
that's it for today's.
Today, yes. Please comment all those things.
Share your
you have-
experience.
Exactly.
But it was
Yeah.
such a hilarious episode,
Yes.
and I've laughed.
Anyways, this has been a great. I don't want it to end, but we have to go. This has been a great conversation. Coupled with the fact that we all have very similar experiences.
But yeah, everybody's mother has a flask that
Yes.
she shares food with. Just say.
Yes.
All of you, your mother has, your mother
My mom,
has.
my
Your
For me,
mother
the
has.
golden rule in the house: never break your mom's flask.
No,
You
yeah,
wish-
don't break. As an African child, choose
And
them.
don't break the egg of the kerosene lantern. For those of you that use kerosene lantern, you know what I'm talking about.
This girl, what
Anyways,
generation?
this podcast is
Dada.
proudly sponsored by Clear Sky Entertainment and
And kerosene light.
no, it's not kerosene.
You should
like-
become the brand ambassador.
For
at this
partnerships
point.
and sponsorships, please send us an email to clearskyentertainmentworld@gmail.com. Follow us on our social media platforms. On Instagram, it's Clear Sky ENT. On TikTok, it's Clear Sky Entertainment.
Clear Sky.
Instagram.
It's Sugar Weekly.
His Instagram.
Billy Mango.
Mine is I am Rejoice Decker. Please send us a DM if you also want to be on this show. Anyways, we come to the end. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.